Welcome to Smallathe. Well, we're making a base for a planter. Specifically, this is scrap wood, this is pallet wood. And this is actually, you can see over there, the base. It's gonna have wheels. It has wheels, to be more accurate. And the reason I'm showing you the base before I made it is because if you don't press the record button on the camera, oddly enough, it doesn't record. I'm going to cut these off camera to length. This is 40 by 40 centimeters, and these are 45-ish. And let's get to it. So we trimmed our wood, and we just need to clean it up. As you can see, it's full of nasty burrs and such. I'm going to be using my belt sander. This will help me also adjust it to my liking, meaning clean off excess wood. I'm not going to get into some fine finish. This is pallet wood. This is just for day-to-day use. I'm not going to even paint it. I'm going to leave it as is. It's going to be fine. It's not a super wet area there. It's not a very complex design or build. So we're going to make it really, really simple. Right, so now we have a solid lump of wood, and I want just to clean the ends off. These, of course, moved. No, I actually retrimmed these the wrong way. Should have trimmed those longer. Well, let's trim this and then worry about that. So we're fairly flat over here, just a millimeter short for this log. Doesn't really matter, not a crucial thing at all. Fairly flat over here. I'd say we're done. So basically, had I been more careful than I thought I was with my measuring, I would have had less of that to do, but hey, that's fine. Okay. We're good to go. We've got even material ready to rock and roll. What we're going to do now is we're going to choose the top boards and the bottom boards. And basically speaking, I think these two are going to be the bottom boards, and the rest are going to be spread over there, and the idea is to make a very minimal platform. Right, let me get you guys closer in. So, that being said, the rough stuff done. Sorry about the footage. I know it's not that ideal with the sunlight and shade and all that, but that's basically the thing we're looking for. We want a very, very nice flat sort of base there. So what we can do now is we need a flat spot. Now this is not flat enough, and also I don't want to drill into my base. So I'm going to take a massive plate, and I'll be seeing you at the table in a minute. We have some preparations in advance. I put this block so I won't drill into the table, which is, well, it won't fly well with Mrs. Smallathe. So this is a standard wood drill, and it has a collar that sort of generates the V groove for the head of the screw. So I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to adjust it. I don't want to drill right through it, so I'm going to open this. We got this thing. Over at the bottom shop we have the fancy set. Here we have a very basic set. Okay, so just a matter of finding the right Allen key, and you can adjust it. Now preferably you don't want to lock on the drill itself, you want to lock on the shank, so hopefully we can do that. So we're just going to leave it the minimal amount of shank there, and let's test the idea. Let's get our wood blocks here, and you can do that with any drill bit. You don't have to have these things, which are quite cute but not very effective. I don't really recommend these. You can find other modifications of these available. So if you're drilling deep there, we're not bottoming out, so that's good. And still we have some conical area being formed for the head of the screw. Right, so I'm going to lock this up. It's locked, ready to go. I'll be sorting these guys. And we said this is going to be the bottom, and so is this. So we need to space these right. Make sure everything is 90 degrees, nicely spaced. So I'm going to put 2 screws over here, 2 screws over here, same goes over there, and these 2 just need 1 screw on each side because they're not really supporting the weight or anything. So I'm just going to drill. So it's designed for a fairly big planter that's going to be sitting over here. These are some old wheels I used to use. These used to belong to the, they're still very operational, running true. A bit rusty, but they're good. And these used to belong to the table, to the Miss Piggy's table, or actually my workbench over here. So we got only 3. One went bye-bye some years ago. And I'm going just to screw those in and just quickly drill 4 holes and set it in place. So one's going to be in the middle here, like so. Okay. No coffee is good enough without some wood shavings in it. I'm just kidding, of course. I'll take it out of harm's way. Just That should be doing it. Now I'm not going to be cleaning those and all that. It's not that kind of a project. This is just a simple one. Just supposed to run along, move freely, and I'm very happy with that. Let's go put it in its place, and Mrs. Smallathe would, I think, enjoy that. It's not super crucial. You see I can miss a few spots there, and, you know, you can be more accurate about it, you can be a bit more clumsy about it. I'm just not interested in investing a lot of time in such a project. It's a nice project, I have nothing against it, but got more pressing projects. She'll like it, and if she does, we may actually make another one more fancy. Depends on customer requests, you know. Alright, let me put that where it should be. Right, this is our mint. In Hebrew it's called nana. And nana is a really, really nice herbal tea, great for stomach aches and stuff like that. And it's also on the floor, and she wanted it off the floor, so there we go. Let me get you where I can work and you can watch. You can all enjoy that. It's been raining cats and dogs lately, and it's bloody heavy too. And you can see all the leaves my kids are, how should I say, properly cleaning. That's their task, by the way. So they're not really cleaning anything. They're just like, oh, it's clean. It's really nice and clean. And well, just look behind. No, there's no behind. Nothing goes behind the scenes. So they like to ignore this sort of part. And this is a relatively dry spot, so no worries there. And I'm just gonna put this in its place. Make sure it's sitting nice and centered. And now we have a movable planter that's not reaching the ground. And by the way, this has been a slot chapter on its own. Really nice planter. My mint, I had another type of mint there, it just died, so I'm gonna buy some more. So we got a planter on the stand. It's movable. We can easily adjust the location in case of storm and stuff like that. It's gonna be really, really nice. It's not gonna be soaking wet here. It's not gonna be, it's under a roof, so I didn't bother and paint it with yacht varnish, which is a really, really nice German made varnish for yachts, basically. And that's what I usually do for most of my outdoor wood stuff, but really no need. And if this decays over time, we'll just replace the boards. As you can see, it's not too much of a trouble. We just spent an hour over that and it's done. And that's about it. That's all there is to it. Right, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be seeing you next time in another Slout episode, God knows when. Have a sweet day.